Well, a former Mpumalanga MEC and his stepson have been arrested for the alleged rape of two young girls. The case has been postponed to the 1st of October. The two victims, aged 7 years old, are believed to be the former MEC's children. Police say the alleged rape incident took place in July. The two men are charged with a count of rape. The former MEC is also a member of the ANC Provincial Executive Committee. For more now, we cross to our reporter in Mpumalanga, Tumelo Machogo. A very good afternoon to you, Tumelo. So at this point, we know that we can't reveal the name of this former MEC for obvious reasons, to protect the children. But Tumelo, what information do you have at this time for us regarding this despicable alleged crime?
Well, Flo, this is what we can tell you, that the NPA are telling us that actually the case was reported in July. They believe that the girls were, the two girls, aged 8 years old, rather, not 7 years old, they were raped multiple times by these two gentlemen, the 26-year-old stepson and also the 48-year-old former MEC here in Mpumalanga. They appeared briefly before the court here in Nelspruit Magistrate Court. Actually, very briefly, the court was very brief that the case was postponed to the 1st of October. But we understand that the two young girls were raped multiple times, and the case was only reported in July after one of the girls actually reported the incident to the teacher at school. That's when the case was reported to the police. The police started with their investigation, and this morning the two gentlemen were arrested right here in Mbombela. They were taken into custody, and within a few hours they were already in court when the case was postponed until Thursday for a formal bail application. But we understand that the NPA will be opposing a bail on Thursday, because they're saying that this is actually a Schedule 6 case. It's a very serious matter, and also this case, it involves very young children. But we cannot name the former MEC, because we understand if we name the former MEC, we'll automatically name these two young girls, because they are very young, and also the NPA has asked us not to divulge the names of the two suspects that are actually in custody as we speak. But the two suspects have been remanded in custody until the formal bail application on Thursday.
Do we at this point have any kind of response or word from the ANC in the province regarding the fact that one of their former MECs is accused of such a serious crime, a Schedule 6 case, as you mentioned? Are we hearing any kind of response or anything being said by the ANC in the province?
Well, Flo, the ANC actually have released a statement, and also we have spoken to the acting provincial secretary, Lindy Njali, who is also an MEC here in the province. She's actually told us that the ANC is actually shocked at what has happened here, has transpired here in this case. They're saying that they have suspended the former PEC rather, the former MEC. They've also asked him to step aside. You remember that the NEC have also asked that all members of the ANC, if they've been charged of any crime, or if they've been charged of any crime, they've been to court, they must step aside so that they may allow the police and the justice system to actually do its work without any interference. So the ANC in the province saying that they're very shocked, because they are against they are against women and children abuse, but they're also saying they have to condemn this incident because it involves very young children and also biological children. So they're saying that they are against this this despicable incident that has happened here. They're also saying that they will ask the former MEC to step aside from ANC activities while the case is continuing in the court. But they're also saying that, you know what, this is a serious case. That's why they've have asked him to actually, they suspended him until the case is actually transpired in court, and actually we can know more about what really transpired when these two young girls were raped.
Do we know, as we kind of get to the case, you've said that it's the 1st of October, we'll start to sort of get information. Do we know at the time where this former MEC will be? I was assuming he would be in police custody during the lead up to the case beginning, the court proceedings really sort of beginning. And also just on the back of that, do we know about the children? Are they currently in safe hands? I mean, I'm just thinking, if it is possible that one parent can allegedly rape them, you know, where was the other parent throughout the whole time, the entire time? And are those children then in the custody of the other parent? So just really a question about the whereabouts of really the family and the well-being particularly of the children, if you do have that information for us, Tumelo.
Well, the two suspects actually have been remanded in custody, so they will appear in court. They will be appearing again in court on Thursday. But we understand that the children are now in custody of their mother. We understand that the mother, at the time of the incident, the mother was not around the home. The mother was in Cape Town, but the mother is, children are in the custody of the mother as we speak. That we understand that the children are with the mother, but we know that the suspects will only appear on Thursday. But we also spoke to their lawyers also when we were just getting out of out of court, because it really took about 5 minutes. The lawyers for the two suspects, they're saying that they're going to oppose the bail. They're going to actually make sure that they fight for the bail so that the bail can continue and they can be released. They're saying that the two suspects are denying that they did allegedly rape these two young children. So they're saying that they will make sure that these two gentlemen are granted bail come Thursday. But we know that the NPA are saying that they will not grant bail because of the seriousness of the case and being a Schedule 6 case. So they're saying, the NPA is saying they're going to oppose bail, but the lawyers, they're saying that the two gentlemen are denying the alleged rape, and they're saying that they will make sure that their clients actually get out of, they are granted bail come Thursday. But it's a matter of what is going to happen on Thursday, Flo. As we all know that it's a serious case. We know that the country has been hit by the scourge of gender-based violence. So we don't know if these two gentlemen will be granted bail or they will not be granted bail come Thursday.
And, you know, it's really interesting that the case was reported in July, but I must say it seems to have really hit the public now, today, really. A lot of people are saying, look, we didn't know about this. Why was it, how were they able to keep it away from the media for, what is it, about 2 months, right? How was that possible, given that it's such a big crime, and also who one of the accused is in the province? Or was there really talk about it from the beginning?
Well, the NPA, they're saying that they were waiting for more information actually to come out of this case. That's why they did not, and the police, they did not want to arrest immediately when the case was reported in July. So they're saying that they wanted to do more investigation on the case to make sure that they found more information about this incident. So they do DNA tests if they had to make sure that they get more information on this case. But they're saying that they did keep the case because they said that it's an important case. It involves children, and also it involves like a top ANC and former MEC leader here in the province. So they said that they wanted to keep their lips tight to make sure that the investigation actually it's not disturbed by anyone. That's when they actually started doing the investigation. So they gathered all their information, making sure that when they're actually arrested, they have all the information with them.
All right, Tumelo, thanks. Great reporting as always. And we'll certainly be catching up with you on Thursday so that you can give us more information. And as you say, as the country is really gripped by gender-based violence and really talk of child murders and child rapes at this time, such a big case involving really someone who is a senior government official in the province of Mpumalanga. Thank you very much, Tumelo Machogo. We'll be following that story for us in Mpumalanga. Their former Mpumalanga MEC and his stepson being arrested for alleged rape of two young girls. The girls are now 8 years old, as Tumelo said, but I believe during the time of the crimes they were 7 and younger. So we'll certainly stay on that case and keep you updated. But as we've said, the NPA has asked that we do not release the name, although the name is known to SABC. We currently will not be releasing the name for the sake of the children and their safety and their well-being. And I'm sure, as our viewers, you do understand that.